ever want to party in. And it's not just going to be a movie. It's going to be live at Maryland Live. Tickets right now are $60 in advance and more at the door. Tables, seating 10 people at $600. Not only that, we also got a VIP ticket. The VIP ticket is $160, and that comes with special seating as well as free food and 2 hours of top shelf open bar. Ticket locations, Eventbrite. Or you can visit M&K Music Warehouse located in Sky Security Square Mall right across from Cinnabon. Or you can go to Silver Star Restaurant located at 801 Bonaparte Avenue. Or you can call me, the legendary DJ Terry T, 443-953-1966 to get your tickets. And if you need a ride there and back, we have a party bus. That's right. Baltimore, if you need to ride, call me right now, and I'm going to set you up with the party bus. A portion of the proceeds will go back into the community to help serve the underserved community. That's right, we're talking about the homeless people and underprivileged kids and more.
You got to be there!
Get lit. Get lit. Get lit. Everybody get lit right now. Get lit. Get lit. Get lit. Everybody get lit right now.
Hey y'all, what up though? That's how I said I'm gonna start the show from now on. What up though? This seems weird with me doing this, so let me just sit in one spot. Thank you for tuning in to Swap Radio. I am your host, Monica. I'm just gonna get right into it. Today, as you guys can see, I don't have Tony with me today. He went on a little trip. I believe for his daughter's birthday. So, happy birthday, Paige. Just the little business things, important things we need to discuss real quick. Follow the radio show. It's Swap Radio on everything. When I say everything, I mean Facebook. You get that like button. Instagram, TikTok, X, right? I always want to say Twitter, but it's X. You can follow me, Monica WLS, on TikTok and Instagram. So I know y'all can hear it in my voice. I was a little, I don't know if I was going to do today because some of you may be experiencing the same thing. I have sinus issues going on at the moment. So bear with me. So my voice is kind of like cracking up, whatever. Just bear with me. That, along with some news that we get ready to discuss, has me a little emotional. But yeah, make sure you tune in on Sundays right here, 6 p.m. Eastern Time on fire-tv.com. If you miss an episode, you can log on, check out any episode you may have missed. Again, we have moved from Thursdays to Sundays, so check us out on Sundays at 6 p.m. What else do I need to put out there? Can't remember right now. Probably because of the news again. So we're in Baltimore. I'm just going to get right into it. No need to drag it on. We're in Baltimore. I was born and raised in Baltimore City. I don't live in the city anymore. However, I work in the city. And it's just been so much going on in the city. It has also trickled out to the county. So let me not leave it at that because it is all over. Okay, I want to say it's Maryland and total. It's just everywhere. So not just the city, it's the county. I can't remember where it was another 12-year-old. But let me get to this story. A mother's boyfriend has been charged with murdering her 12-year-old daughter. His name is, who wants to really give his name? But we need to know who this murderer is. So I was just on his case search, trying to find more things. But his name is, I'm not sure how to pronounce the last name, but it's Omar. He doesn't have a really long rap sheet, but it's there. So the young lady who he murdered, the 12-year-old, hey, her name is Brianna. Brianna Cormley, maybe. If any of her family members are watching, I do apologize on the pronunciation of her name. She was fatally shot in the 500 block of North Kenwood Avenue, which is located in East Baltimore. Now, our mayor, excuse me, y'all mayor, y'all city residents mayor, because he's not my mayor, but he said that we will find you. He reminded me immediately. My mind went to Taken. He said, we will find you. So your best bet is to walk into a police station. He didn't do that. He was seen, and someone, of course, called it in, and he was picked up. So he is in custody, which is awesome, okay? He is in custody. However, I was, browsing on social media, looking at comments, and apparently the mother has been missing for 2 or 3 days. So the grandmother went in the house and found the little girl shot on her back in somewhere downstairs. I want to say the living room. Not really sure. Because as you know, as the story comes out, we'll get more details. This story is really still developing. However, they, neighbors had spoke and said that they've seen him quite often, that it was the mom's on and off again boyfriend. The mom's name wasn't stated. However, when I went on Maryland case search, he does have a pending domestic violence case. It was recent, but it said that he went for first the temporary and then the final. So it was settled. So it's not temporary, I'm sorry. It was settled. But even after that, there's a custody case open. So not sure if that's the girlfriend, not sure if he's the father of this child. If he's not, where is the father? Speak up. Where's the rest of the family? Speak up. He looks evil to me, so my goodness. So because we don't have all the facts, I won't continue to go on about that. But this is definitely a coward. There's no reason to shoot a 12-year-old. I can't see it. When I first heard about it, I was like, oh, well, maybe I didn't think it was a girl. He was protecting his mother. But from the comments, mom wasn't even there. Mom's been missing. So did he kill mom and leave her somewhere else? Like, what is really going on? So I'm sure as details come out, we'll find out more about it. It's just all around a sad case. I'm praying for the family, especially grandma. She found her. She came out, according to neighbors, she came out yelling, why would he do this to her? She needed a phone because she didn't have a phone. Her phone had died or something. So she needed a phone to be able to call 911. I can't imagine dealing with something like this. Seeing my grandchild harmed. I'm sure he's in PC, protective custody. They're going to have to protect him because somebody's going to get him in there. Somebody will. I really thought it was going to be some street justice here. But he's in custody. So that's a good thing. But let me talk to the mothers, like, really quick. Please get this person, this murderer, off the screen. I want to talk to the moms. Yeah. Listen, ladies, you have to be careful who you allow around your kids. That's really just it. Meeting somebody and then boom, he's living with you within weeks or months. I'm really protective about anybody knowing where I live. Even getting in the car with somebody that I am just meeting and we're going on a first date. I don't even want to do that. I want to get in my own vehicle. I share my location with my kids. They're adults, so let me not say my adult children. I share my location with. It's like it just seems like people. I don't know. I've talked to people, and here we talk about dating a lot, and when we speak about dating, I always like, how long do you wait before this person is around your kids? I know jokingly I may have said, well, you know what? My kids need to meet the person because I need to make sure my kids like them. Because if they don't, then it may be a no-go for me. But I need to be around this person. I need to get to know this person. This person doesn't need to know where I live at. Not straight off the break. Like, no. Let's continue to meet out in public, get to know each other. And then the flip side to that is, when do you really know a person? How long does it take for you to really know a person? So do the person you're dating meet your family 6 months later, a year later, longer? I don't know. But this right here should raise a lot of questions with single moms, single dads too, because you never know. It could be a woman in the same situation. I don't know. Like I said, people on the block said he was a cool dude. I guess he snapped. I don't know why. We don't know why. But again, the story is still developing. So maybe we'll learn more. Maybe we'll find out where mom is, who dad is, if he's dead. I don't know. But if he was dead, they would have said that, her father, I'm sure grandma would have said that. Like her father shot her or whatever. But it's just sad. Just say your prayers for the family. Keep them lifted in prayer. We also gonna pray that he gets what he deserves, whether it's, as they say, a vigilante in jail, or by the book. I don't know. I know he should not see the light of day again. That was a baby who did nothing. There's nothing that baby could have done to be. And not only did he shoot her, guys, he shot her in the head. So, like, I'm not sure if it was execution style, but they said 1 gunshot wound to the head. So, that's a lot. That's where I'm gonna leave that. Ladies, investigate. Merlin case search these men. Don't just put anyone around your kids. Take your time. Move slow. That's all I got for that. Of course, it's a little. So I'm still a little emotional because I have daughters. Right? It is. It's very scary. I have daughters. I just can't imagine, because I wouldn't want to walk in on something like that. I wouldn't want to see it. Grandmamas don't have again, he left out. She wasn't even there. So let me bring this back, because if I was in the house, we all can do this. If I woulda, coulda, shoulda, it's always that. So I don't really want to do that, so I won't do that. I just know if I see anybody harming my child or I'm unloading my clip, for sure. For sure. I would have to do whatever jail time. You know, they may say I wasn't defending myself. Whatever the case may be. This, my God. I need them to find her parents, her mom, because in the comments on one of the pages that posted it, people were saying she was missing. So we need to be looking for mom. If mom is not missing, then I need to see mom's face. I need to see her say something in reference to this situation. I keep our city in prayer. It's a mess. It's horrible. Keep our country in prayer. Okay. I hate to, abruptly go over there because I'm going there. Because I don't want to stay in that. I don't know if you guys paying attention that much, but I'm holding tears back because that's a sad and scary situation right there. Being a parent, being an aunt, to many. Okay, not just blood related, but I'm an aunt to many, and just to imagine a baby that little, so it's a lot. So we're gonna move on to the next story because I'm not gonna hold you guys long, not gonna hold me long, okay? But I kind of seen it coming. Damn. No, let me stop. Biden said, I can't do it. Yo, I can't do it. It's over. I can't run. He won't admit to health conditions. I didn't read his statement. I was at work when it came up. I'm not reading that. I'm sure Diamond K read it, So he gonna come on the screen. He the political guy. Listen, all I know is if it was Donald Trump and a turtle, I'm voting for the turtle. That's all I'm saying. So I don't know. How do you guys feel about Biden stepping down? Although I know a little bit about how Diamond K feels. Let's welcome him to the show. And Diamond K, share your opinion. Come on now. Come on.
You can hear me?
Oh, I can hear you loud and clear.
Wonderful. What is my opinion on Biden dropping out? I'm happy that he's dropped out, actually. And there are many good things about this. So Biden dropping out is the opportunity has been laid out for Democrats and independents and common sense Republicans to coalesce behind Kamala Harris, and because ultimately we do not want Donald Trump in office.
Hell no.
And so that's why I say common sense Republicans and independents and Democrats. One thing about Joe Biden, and while he was never the person I wanted to run, we had to get behind him in 2020, obviously against Trump.
Right.
And now I don't want to throw no dirt on him. I'm not mad at him. I wish he had done this a year ago, but okay, so he did it now. At least it's enough time. It's not a lot of time, but it's enough time for us to get things together. Kamala Harris, you will hear a lot of people say things. Kamala Harris is the right person to be the nominee at this point. She's the vice president. She's been the vice president. She will have access to the money that has been raised by Biden, and she's been the vice president. So she is the only person that's going to try to come up that's ready to be president day one, because she's already been in the conversations. She already been behind the scenes. She's been in the White House. Go ahead.
Some of the comments I've been seeing.
But people talk crazy.
What has she done for us.
No, but understand this. The
That's
vice
not my
president. No, you're right, and that is something that people will say. The vice president is not the president. So the vice president has a limited role. Now, while I said she's ready to be president, she's been in the room, right? So she's like the assistant coach. She ain't the coach. She's the assistant coach, right?
Right,
So she can only go with what the coach says as that in that scenario. She's the vice president, so she's number 2, but she couldn't do anything unless Joe wanted to do it, right? And so so it's like that. So she couldn't do a lot of things. She couldn't say, no, I'm going to do this, Joe. She couldn't do that. She as the vice president, she didn't have that kind of power. And if she becomes elected, she becomes the nominee, then you can hold her to some of them things. But people that say that don't understand how politics works.
Oh, they definitely don't. And I keep saying, Michelle, save us.
As in Michelle Obama.
Yes.
Yeah, Michelle Obama has said it many times. She's not interested in this job. She's not going to do this job.
Right.
So that goes back to people that don't understand politics. She don't want to do it. She ain't going to do it. She's been through it with her husband 8 years. She ain't trying to go back there.
Well, I won't say that I am very understanding of politics. I know a little something.
A little something.
Yeah, just a little something. However, I know I don't want Trump in it.
You know that. Yeah, you know that. Yeah, that's fact.
So whatever I don't know, I'm just going to ask you. So listen. So do you know anything about this Project 2025 for the people?
Sure. This
I know they're going to take Social Security, or they're trying to take.
Yeah, well, so Project 2025 is a 900-page. I want to call it a manifesto, but it's a 900-page document about what initiatives that the Heritage Foundation, who are some people behind the scenes, people that affect policy behind the scenes, the Republican policy behind the scenes. So there's an agenda that they have, and it's a whole bunch of things that are not good for the country. So they've spent over $22 million putting all this stuff together. And the Heritage Foundation, just to let you know who they are, they had the list of judges that Donald Trump picked from, because Donald Trump don't know policy, he don't know the judges, he don't even know how the whole thing works. So you got Republicans that's behind the scenes. It's like, hey, we've been putting this together, do these things. Here are the people that you should pick from for these positions. And
I'll do that.
Right. And so he's like, oh, okay, all right. Here we got it's some money in there for you. Okay, money in there for me. Yeah, he's gonna just go along with it. Right. And so the Heritage Foundation put together this document, and they have a policy agenda that is really, really something that will change the fabric of the country. And this goes down to the White House, Department of Defense, state agencies, what they call entitlements, Department of Education. All these things will be affected. They will change the way that they're done. In some instances, like Department of Education, they want to take that away altogether, wipe it away. So we're talking about Department of Justice, transportation, veterans. This would literally change the way the whole country is done right now. And so how you have folks that work for the government, right? The government is the biggest employer in the country,
right?
So we have people that work for the government. This is social service. Wherever you work for government. When a new president comes in, you don't lose your job because you're a part of the machine, right? Yeah. They want to change that. And so government workers change with the presidency. So you get fired when a new president comes, right? Because they don't want people that's working that's not loyal to the president. And that's not the way historically things have been done in this country. And that would stuff like that would just cause mass confusion. So like you said, social services and those type of benefits will be affected. Medical assistance.
No, I mean like medical
assistance will be affected.
Social Security. Our elders
veterans, yeah,
income would be cut. And not just those people who dealing with those, health issues that can't work.
Yep.
that get disability and everything. Like, that's a lot. People thinking, and it's crazy. I was told my coworker I was going to talk about him because now he's not from here. He did get his citizenship. He loved to tell me that. Do you have my citizenship? I have my citizen. Listen to me, sir. Listen. I said, who are you going to vote for? He said, I'm not going to vote. I'm not going to vote. What are you talking about? He said he wasn't going to vote for the president. So I don't need to vote. I said it's other things. And that's what people don't realize. Just because you don't want to vote for Trump, it's other things you need to vote for locally as well. You got to be concerned about who you put in the Senate seats as well. Like, I don't know if they understand that. And because I'm not a political person, I'm not the one to preach that. That would have to come from somebody like you and, you know, all those other people that say rock the vote, black girls vote, you know, all those people. It's coming from me, it's like whatever. But to say you're not going to vote, that, and have really no valid reason, I'm just not going. That makes no sense.
Well, what happens is that folks, and they may not know this, but they feed into Republican narratives and they don't even realize it. You know, saying that it's not important to vote, trying to minimize voting. And they'll have, you know, bots online that'll say things or jump in comment sections, and you be going back and forth with somebody. That's a bot. That's a chat bot, and you don't even realize what it is. But they're trying to change the narrative. If voting was not important, they wouldn't be trying to take it away from people or making it hard to vote. They just wouldn't do nothing about it. If voting wasn't important, voting is super important. And of course, like you said, voting in your local elections will affect you directly, something that you can see on a daily basis. But if Hillary had won the election and Trump did not win, Hillary was the president, so major things would not have happened. For instance, with the overturning of Roe versus Wade, which is the abortion, the right to the abortion, Hillary is the president, that wouldn't have happened. And so when folks say that vote for the president doesn't change your life, it does. Just that right there. You know what I mean? And those judges that they put in office that Trump appointed, Hillary would have appointed different judges. And so you would have different results. You could have possibly had some things happen that you want to happen. And so when folks...
He may have not been able to run.
Well, that's another thing too. You know what I mean?
How places are being thrown out and all. Like,
yeah. And so when we see the rappers that are online that will say, you know, I was supporting Trump and this and that, I don't really feed into it too much, because most of the time those people are just talking on social media. Most of the time they're not even registered. Most of the time they're not even registered to vote, and they don't even vote. And so they just talk, and it doesn't really make a big difference in that point. And usually the people that listen to them, if you listen to Sexy Red for your politics, hey, you ain't voting. You're not somebody that's serious about
Sexy
voting.
Red looks dirty, baby. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's my girl though. But yeah, she does look like she could be freshened up a bit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Listen to her about what?
But I like her for music. You know what I mean? Not for anything else.
Let's not discuss politics.
You don't want Sexy Red giving you advice on politics, do you?
No, I need her to discuss bathing on a regular basis.
You don't want Kodak Black telling you who's supposed to be your pick for the Senate.
He don't even comb his hair, no.
Yeah. And so so I'm excited.
I could tell all of the Biden supporters to leave his concert.
Yeah, that was yes, and that's crazy. First of all, there wasn't that many people there. I'm sure there wasn't that many people there anyway. And then so for you to tell a portion of the people to leave, that's just crazy. That's why Tammy don't mess with him now, because he ain't too smart.
Right.
He ain't too smart.
Listen, he following behind Trump with the finance part. Because I heard him, I listened to something he said, and he was like, how do you think Trump did this? How do you think Trump filed bankruptcy all those times?
6 times. You know what I mean? Filed bankruptcy 6 times. And it's just It's funny because Waka Flocka is once again, he's an entertainer, he's a rapper, he's not somebody that has any extensive knowledge on politics or the way the country runs. And while Waka Flocka makes songs that I like, he's not somebody that you go to for political knowledge.
No, I'm not going in for political, relationship, none of that stuff.
Why? Especially relationship stuff.
Yeah,
Why?
no, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. So, listen. Okay, as I already told everyone listening that we won't be dragging this out. But Diamond K, I received some messages, some comments. People didn't like that I would not date
A McWorker.
somebody at a fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
But why? That's my preference.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Just like we were
Would you
talking
date a prostitute?
Huh?
Would you date a prostitute?
Define prostitute. I mean, define prostitute. Would I date a streetwalker? No. But so
you would date a call girl.
But this is what I'm saying though. So if you go out with somebody and they get you something for your birthday and you give them some at the end of the night, right? Or it's Valentine's Day and they bought you something and you give them some at the end of the night. Depends on how we define it, money for sex. And so a husband and wife, there's an exchange of goods and services and money and
what I mean. So a prostitute.
Is she a prostitute for her husband?
No, she not. That's a give and take.
Okay, just a give and take. Okay,
yeah, you going to holler at this person like, listen, babe, listen.
Okay,
I'm trying to see how much it costs. Come on, this is different.
Okay, it's different, and it's different in the sense where as though we're assuming that she's not doing this with a lot of other people. So when you said,
no,
would I date a prostitute? Of course, not in the traditional sense of the word, no. But you don't know somebody's background. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know if they're a retired prostitute, right?
Sir, don't pull it like
a current prostitute. No,
you're wrong. You're wrong. Listen,
I'm wrong about a current prostitute.
You trying to do this light skin stuff. Listen, what I'm saying to you is, would you date a prostitute? I'm not talking about you taking this lady out and you giving her gifts for her birthday, and then you go back and then she do whatever. The unthinkable, get the nastiness with you, okay? I'm talking about this woman that's sleeping with other men getting paid.
Okay, no, well, the answer is no. But the fact that you equate working in a fast food restaurant to prostitution is a bit rich. Okay, that's a bit much. Okay, give me something that's a little bit easier.
No.
I'm glad that people are giving you grief
for
the hardcore stance that you're taking on people that work in the food industry.
Listen, work in the food industry. Date someone else in the food industry. Just don't date me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yes,
listen,
but I think it would have been better. I think it would have been better, and maybe this is an opportunity for you to clean it up. If you say that it is nothing wrong with it, but it's just not what you would do. But
that's what I said, though.
Dang, really how you said it.
That is roll the tape. No, I'm just joking. Listen. No, listen. I really feel that way. Years ago when I was young, I was probably 18, maybe 18, something like that. I dated somebody that it wasn't fast food, but he was in the worked at the fish market. So he's in there cleaning fish and all. Come to me stinking.
He gotta take he could take a bath. I mean, so you would date a construction worker, but not somebody that does fast food.
I would date a construction worker.
Okay, what if he was a sanitation or garbage worker?
I would date him.
So trash is fine, but food is where you draw the line.
I'm just not dealing with fast food restaurants.
Okay, what if it
I
was
don't
slow
care
food?
who it
What if
is.
it was? What if it was slow food? What if it was
I don't
3 course
care if he
meal
worked
type
at that
place?
jerk, and that food is good, by the way. I don't care if he worked at that jerk. Y'all go check that food out. They didn't even
So
ask
what?
you to
So
check
what
it
your
out.
issue is
318
like
jerk.
McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, those type of places.
Welcome to McDonald's, man. I take you order. No,
What if
like,
you worked at IHOP? What if you work at IHOP?
I'm just not doing it.
What about Bonefish? Their food take a long time to come out.
I don't know that.
Okay.
I don't care. Just no food
What if
service.
it was back in the day and he was at Sizzlers or King's Court?
I'm not that old.
The manager of Chuck E. Cheese.
Why you got all these jokes, sir?
All right. You don't have no reason to turn these people down.
I'm just not doing it.
Wait, okay, what's one of them places that you like? G&M. Okay, what about G&M? What if you worked at G&M? Their food take a long time to come out.
No food.
But you like their food.
I do. I did. I haven't been there in a while. The last time I was there, I had a crab cake and it had hella fillers. And I didn't go back. If you notice, and wait a minute, y'all. When did it start, today or tomorrow? Baltimore Restaurant Week. I know Baltimore County ended Friday, so it's Baltimore City today or tomorrow. If it's tomorrow, y'all go check out. I think Captain James normally participates.
Yeah, so the 19th through the 28th.
Okay, so it started Friday.
Yeah.
All right, so listen, y'all go check that stuff out. I'm just saying, you go check it out. I like crab cakes, so I'm going to get me a crab cake. If I got to take myself, well, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Somebody's going to take me. But yeah, y'all check out Restaurant Week. But I just don't want to deal with anybody in food service. That's it, and that's all.
Okay, that's what's up.
I'm not even tripping. It was something else when because we had John on there last week, and last episode, and he was like, well, what about his potential? I'm not dating potential. That is not going to change. I don't care who inboxes me, how you inbox it, how you word it. I'm not dating potential. Like, the fuck? I mean, I got me cussing. I was going to do this. But I'm 46. I'm not dating potential. He could potentially be the highest paid. I'm not doing that. So y'all do what y'all like, and I'm gonna do what I like.
Translation: you do you, and I'm gonna do me.
Exactly. So y'all can stay out my inbox. I bet y'all ain't say nothing to Tony. Tony's talking crazy.
Yeah, he had no problem with a Mick worker.
Well, I don't care. I'm not talking about Tony. I don't want a McDonald's man. I don't want a Wendy's man. I don't want a Burger King man. I don't want any fast food. So that's where you work. Then skip past me. I don't want to eat. Is that? I mean, damn. Don't you have a preference?
Sure.
Or you don't care where people work. They can work at Dollar Tree and you on them.
I mean, if I like the person and we connect, yeah.
How do you like the person? Wait, see,
I'm saying, yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So let me be clear. I'll absolutely would date somebody that worked at Dollar Tree if I liked them. Yeah.
How can you like somebody? You just see them. That's what I was explaining last week. Let
me give you a scenario. Okay. Right. You work where you work. And let's say that every Friday you go into the bank let's say you got a paper check. You go into the bank to deposit your check every Friday. And over the course, you've been working where you work for a couple of years, several years. So you start to develop a rapport with the cashier at the bank because you come in there every Friday to talk.
They are tellers. They are not cashiers.
Tellers. I'm sorry. Whatever the proper name is, right? And you develop a rapport. You during the football season, you talk about the Ravens because you got your Raven stuff on. He got his Raven stuff on. Like you restaurant week, y'all develop a rapport, and one day he asks you out, right? And let's just say it's restaurant week, and he asks you out, and the little bit of time that you spent with him, around him, you like him, so y'all go out. That's how it can happen because it's the same way you meet somebody at a gas station. The same way you meet somebody at a gas station or you meet somebody at Melba's and y'all exchange numbers and you go out, you have less contact with, less an idea of who they are and you get to know them. So that can easily happen with somebody in fast food. Whereas if you always went and got coffee from this fast food place and then you develop a rapport or whatever, it could happen. It's not that hard.
Listen, because I come in here and I ask for this $5 meal 2-3 days a week, don't mean I'm gonna be like, shorty with that red McDonald's shirt on. Let me holler at you real quick.
Yeah, I don't think that there's a scenario where you would.
I'm not gonna do it.
Of course, you're not gonna do that, but the guy is gonna be. He's gonna be shooting his
and
shot.
I'm gonna be like, I'm married.
He's gonna be flirting, right? And he's gonna be like, so you gonna say you married? He's gonna say, do your husband allow you to have fries? See, he gonna be creative. Like, see, if I was the McWorker, and I've been a McWorker before, you know what I mean. But when I worked at McDonald's when I was a teenager, I definitely saw women that would come in that I liked, but because I was working, I felt like I couldn't, really shoot my shot.
Because you was like, I'm at McDonald's,
right? And I didn't, I didn't think. But sometimes, so I didn't have a lot of luck with women in my uniform. However, I did have more luck with the other workers in McDonald's than I would have, a customer.
Of course.
Right.
Y'all work at the same place. Y'all know what each other make.
Right.
Wait your tax bracket. Like what you talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not y'all.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you cleaned it up at all. People you still gonna get people inboxing you stuff.
So you don't have a preference.
Yeah, my preference is only if I like the person. Is not where she works.
That just because you go. Listen, the first thing is you're gonna see the person.
Because most of the time you just meet somebody. They walking down the street. You at some place. Y'all at the same. So you don't have a lot. You like the way they look. They like the way you look. Y'all have a little bit of conversation. Y'all exchange numbers. So it's really short like that. And then you build to get to know them. But if you like physically the way they look, to me, the outfit they have on, the uniform or whatever they wearing doesn't matter.
Okay.
To me, you know what I'm saying, but
all that matters to me. But okay.
Because so let's say this. Let's say that you go out, you out with your girls, you at somewhere, and you meet a guy. He's got on a suit or whatever outfit that you like, and you're attracted physically to the way he looks. Y'all have some conversation. You don't even know he works at Five Guys, right? You don't even know he worked there, but just you met him outside of Five Guys, and he didn't present himself. He didn't have a Five Guy, advisor in his pocket. He didn't know where he worked at, and then you get to talking to him, get to know him, and you like him.
I'm a friend zone him.
Huh?
I'll friend zone him
just because of the way he worked.
Yeah.
Okay. Expect more inboxes from people that's mad at you.
I don't care.
I know you don't.
I like it. They just give me something more to talk about right here.
Okay. All right.
I mean, you can't be mad with somebody because of their preference. Like,
well, I think that
I'm not gonna date a man that don't have a beard.
I think
y'all mad with me about that too?
No, but see, I think that's different. That's a physical preference. I think that's different from the way somebody works.
What's so different about it? I'm picky.
It's totally different.
I'm picky about it.
It's like so what it is that, okay, let's say, so it's not even, it's a different form of gold digging, because some women will say, I only date a man that makes a certain amount. You saying you don't care how many burgers he sells. If he sells burgers, you're not interested.
Listen, I have my own money.
Right.
To
So
be
that's
clear.
why.
So when
that's
y'all
why
go, when y'all go inboxing me, just know
That's
I
why.
have my own money. I have a job and a business. So I make money. I have multiple streams of income, not just one.
So he do too. He maybe
You at
okay.
McDonald's.
So maybe he work a full-time job and a part-time job in fast food. What about that?
It's all fast food. What I want with it?
Hmm.
What, you gonna bring me a Big Mac home?
No, that's his part-time job. But his full-time job is something that you can accept.
What's the full time?
I don't know.
It don't matter because it's attached to.
Maybe
a
he
fast
work at
food,
the
but I don't
hospital.
want it.
Maybe he work at the hospital.
No. Fast food is a no for me.
Maybe okay. So he's a male nurse, but he also works at
He's not working at McDonald's. He's not working at no
Chick-fil-A,
fast
and
food.
he also work at Chick-fil-A on the
He not.
weekends.
Stop! You trying to make shit up? And
I am making it up, but it
a nurse
sounded
ain't doing that.
interesting.
A nurse is not adding a fast food. They're trying to pick up more hours. Or
Right.
become a travel nurse because travel nurses make more. So
All right. Okay.
It's not about the dollar for me. It's never been about money for me.
So it's about the smell of the uniform.
All that.
All right.
Don't do that.
You did it. You don't.
I never worked at a fast food restaurant, so I'm never going to date anybody.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Not at this age. Maybe if I was 16, maybe I would have dated somebody.
I'm sure you would have. But so this is like if he's a manager or regional manager or somebody in the high bracket of the fast food industry.
Come on, baby. You want to go to the McDonald's convention with me? No, I'm not doing it.
If it was in Hawaii, you might go.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Well, okay.
So they can stay mad.
They're gonna be mad. Well, let me say this.
A man with no beard looks like a pedophile.
She's speaking for herself. All of you fast food workers, keep you know what I mean? Keep your vision clear, and just because somebody's talking down on where you work.
I'm not talking down on where they work. You're a liar. Don't put
okay. Just because somebody's not interested in you because of where you work, just ask the next lady.
Yes, like I'm not.
And it's law average. You ask 3 people, and somebody might say no, but the next person might say yeah.
Listen. Don't put words in my mouth. I did not talk down on anybody that's working at the restaurant. I said I won't date somebody that's working there.
And then if you ask them, and if they ask you why, then you're gonna say something that's negative, and that in is
how is it negative?
So why won't you date them?
I just said it.
Well, why?
And I've always said it. We either need to be here, or you can be here. You can't. No.
So y'all not evenly yoked. But that's what I'm saying. What if they made $200,000 a year owning restaurants?
I don't know what you make.
Huh?
We won't be discussing what you make.
So how you know you're not even?
Let's be honest. Because that's McDonald's. And I know what I bring in. Like, what we talking about? When do you actually talk to the person that you're dating about, hey, so how much money do you make?
You don't
exactly.
usually.
So
but you make an assumption. So I'm saying that somebody in fast food, because we brought up another example when John was on here, whereas though we said if the person own their own business, their own restaurant, they work there because it's a small restaurant, but they're the owner, right? And you still wasn't interested, so you don't know what they make.
I don't want.
I'm saying, but you don't know what they make. You know what I mean? And so you have those small businesses, and I don't even want to say small, like medium-sized businesses, like some of the Jamaican spots, but they got a couple of them around town, but they family businesses. You don't know what they make.
Yeah, because I don't care. I didn't ask.
I got you.
You want me to care? I don't care. It's never about money for
me. Since we talk about this, let me ask you one more question.
I like.
Let me ask you.
I'm a have it. So we're not doing that.
Would a Trump supporter be a deal breaker for you?
Yes.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
No, I just wanted to know. So if you had a different political view from the guy, that would be a turnoff. If you liked everything else about him, but he's a Republican, a diehard Republican.
Yeah, because what we gonna do? We're gonna argue all the time about that.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. That's fair.
And he probably gonna file bankruptcy like 5-6 times.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm not doing this.
That's funny.
And I'm not even gonna bring up none of the other stuff that they said. Nope, I'm not. So anyway, I'm shutting this down. Thank y'all for tuning in to SWAT Radio. Go follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, all of that, SWAT Radio. You can follow me, Monica WLS, on Instagram and TikTok. If you would like to be a guest, shoot me an email and your comments and questions to the SWAT Radio Show at gmail.com. Those other questions that y'all sent me or comments, we will discuss those when Tony is back. Tony had quite a few questions directed to him. There was some for John, but we will save John's for when he returned as a guest co-host. Yeah, that's about it. Y'all make sure y'all get out and vote. It's very important. If you're voting for Trump, you probably should not tune into my show because I have nothing nice to say about him. So now that Sleepy Joe is gone, we need to find a nickname for this guy that dozes off. Somebody said his ear looked healed. Did you see his ear?
Yes. He got some of that. He got some of that. That water that they used to sell, that holy water, and healed his ear. His ear was never messed up.
I'm gonna kick your ass. Listen, they was holding on to the fact saying that the bullet hit his. It was never a bullet either.
Oh, no doctor ever said that his ear was hit with anything. There's been no report on anything. You know what I mean? It's just a whole.
I thought they said it was the glass from the teleprompter.
Yeah, I saw that. It's been all types of things. But at the end of the day, who do you know and who have you heard of that got hit with a bullet from an AR-15 and then it just nicked him and he just went out and played golf the next day? Nobody.
Exactly.
Nobody.
That's what I said. He would have been. It would have went straight through his head. Like
yes,
you know.
his ear would have been off. Would have been gone. The end of the ear's gone.
Brain matter out there too.
Yeah. You saw what the gun. You saw what the rifle did to JFK, and that wasn't even the AR-15.
Exactly. Well, why I couldn't do that? Never mind. I don't want to say that.
Yeah, it hit people in the crowd, but it didn't hit him. The guy tried to rush the shot, and because the police came in contact.
Like he was put up to do that.
Well, I agree with that as well, but that's a whole nother thing. But if you look at it, how you ain't never seen security be that laxed, whereas though somebody get on top of a roof, and he was there for an hour or so that they recognized him. The Secret Service had pictures of him. The police were aware of him. This just sound real fishy.
At the rally was pointing it out.
It was real fishy. And it's real fishy. It's real fishy.
Wow.
But they ain't gonna. But I will say this: Trump getting elected is bad for America, but it's also bad for Trump. Let me tell you why. It's bad for Trump because the Republicans are slimy, grimy, and all that, but they don't want a dictator. So I think that if Trump got elected, he would try to be a dictator, and the Republicans will have another accident, whereas though somebody takes a shot at Trump because he wouldn't be of any use to them anymore.
Well, let's not act like he wasn't already in office before you.
Yeah, but if he gets in office again, that's it. He wouldn't be able to have another run at it. So then they wouldn't have use for him other than he pushed through Roe versus Wade. Right, they got that done, but they don't have no more use for him. So now his days will be numbered. You're going to see when he loses this race, you're going to see Republicans start to discredit him. Now they don't like him, but they dealing with him because they think can get them to the next level. But he ain't going.
They want Biden in there, basically.
They wanted to run against Biden, but now they're gonna lose. Now, I'm glad.
All right, I'm gonna remember that.
I'm glad.
Remember this clips because we're gonna roll back.
Remember this clip.
Like, yeah, Diamond K said.
I said Trump's gonna lose.
Okay. All right, y'all. Listen. Keep Brianna family in your prayers. And yes.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. So
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be talking about that extensively after this show goes on.
Yes, on your own show.
Yes. Yes.
No, I don't do all that politics stuff.
Okay. No problem.
Unless they need my bank account routing number and they can give me some money. See, a lot of people want Trump because they want a stimulus. He can keep that. He's not gonna give him nothing. They trying to take everything.
Right.
So y'all deal with that. Y'all talk about that on the Diamond K show.
Yeah.
Because we're not talking about it over here no more. That's the last of the political. No, I'm lying.
Yeah, you let this ride off for a minute. Yeah, you let this ride off for a minute. Okay.
What?
Discussion on politics.
Yeah, I normally don't do that, but we can't let Trump get in office. So
no, definitely not.
On it every episode, I might speak.
Trump's wife don't even. I don't know if you saw the convention, but he was trying to kiss her. She was ducking and dodging, and then he pushing him away. Nobody likes him. The kids don't like him. The grandkids don't like him.
Look at him.
The dog don't like him. Nobody likes Trump.
Well, with that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. See y'all next time. Remember to walk by faith, not by sight.
Get lit. Get lit. Get lit. Everybody get lit right now. Get lit. Get lit. Get lit. Everybody get lit right now.
Baltimore, 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 Baltimore. August the 3rd. Have you heard? The entire city is buzzing about the citywide all-white affair. That's right, and it's going down at the hall located inside Maryland Live. Baltimore, this party is going to be lit. You come up from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. You can eat, drink, dance, or gamble. We're going to shut the city down. This is one of the biggest and luxurious venues that you will ever want to party in. And it's not just going to be a movie. It's going to be live at Maryland Live. Tickets right now are $60 in advance and more at the door. Tables, seating 10 people at $600. Not only that, we also got a VIP ticket. The VIP ticket is $160, and that comes with special seating as well as free food and 2 hours of top shelf open bar. Ticket locations, Eventbrite. Or you can visit M&K Music Warehouse located in Sky Security Square Mall right across from Cinnabon. Or you can go to Silver Star Restaurant located at 801 Bonaparte Avenue. Or you can call me, the legendary DJ Terry T, 443-953-1966 to get your tickets. And if you need a ride there and back, we have a party bus. That's right. Baltimore, if you need to ride, call me right now, and I'm going to set you up with the party bus. A portion of the proceeds will go back into the community to help serve the underserved community. That's right, we're talking about the homeless people and underprivileged kids and more.
You got to be there! Visit OnFireTV.com for live top stories, breaking news, and original shows.